Yeah, all right. So this is like the receipt I got from Market Center, right? August 2nd, 2020. I chose the email receipt, right? They emailed me the receipt, right? And Market Center's place I always used to go to buy computer parts and stuff. Right? I went there so many times. Right? It's in St. Louis Park, right? Obviously the address is 37, right? 10, right? Highway, right? 137 as to 11, right? If you add up the digits, right? 3 plus 7 plus 1, right? Plus 0, right? It adds up to 11, right? If you shift the 11 down 1, right? It goes to 10, right? That's like a pattern God is using, right? It's like one shift, whatever, right? So as of the, if you add all the digits, as of the 11, whatever, right? But if you shift the 11 down, right? It adds up to 10, right? And we know what happened in October, right? 10 is always a significant number, right? All right. This is Intel, right? This is CPU I purchased that specific date, right? It's got Intel i7, right? You see like a 7 is right? Prevalent throughout its entire receipt, right? i7, right? 10 700K, right? Like 10 7 October 7, right? i7, right? 7, right? And also it's the EVGA Supernova power supply, right? That's it, the power supply bar, right? Supernova, right? i7 10 7, right? This number adds up to 11, right? You shift the 11 down 1 to 10. That's the pattern I've been noticing, right? Like numbers is exaggerated a little bit. If you shift down 1, right? You get the right number, right? Because 10 is obviously significant, right? Right? EVGA Supernova, i7 10 7. That's October 7, Supernova, right? And Fractal Massifier C. That's the case, right? The computer case I bought that day, whatever, right? Why Fractal? A fractal is like in mathematics, whatever. It's like self-similar patterns that repeats infinitely, right? So like a snowflake is like a fractal, whatever, right? Like if you break it down, right, each piece is kind of similar to like the one, right? If you zoom in, whatever, right, the pieces are like right, like similar, right? If you zoom out, right, they're like similar pattern, whatever, right? Why? Because the canopy for the Supernova Music Festival, right? It was a psychedelic trance music festival, right? And like the thing for like the psychedelic trance music festival, they use like fractal right for the canopies, or whatever, right? The tents, right? It exhibits like fractal-like patterns, right? It's like self-similar pattern, like the canopy, right? Like a flower, or whatever, right? But it's like repeated, right? It's self-similar, right? It's like a fractal, whatever, right? Not mathematically, right? But it's inspired by fractal-like design, right? These psychedelic trance music festival, we should know what music festival were, whatever, right? The canopies they use, whatever, right? The tents, like, right? They exhibit like fractal-like pattern, right? Guys saying fractal, right? It's the kiss, right? Interesting, right? The canopy is like the protection, right? For the Nobel Music Festival, right? The case from a PC, right? What does the case does? It protects the computer parts inside the case, whatever, right? It's like an enclosure, whatever, right? Like a tent, right? But like the canopy, whatever, right? For the Nobel Music Festival, right? It exhibits fractal-like patterns, whatever, right? So that's what guys say, right? Like massify the case, right? The enclosure of the tent, whatever, right? Fractal massify, right? EVG supernova, right? And into I7, you just see 7 repeated, right? 10 7, October 7, right? Supernova, right? Fractal, massive the case, right? The canopy, right? At the Nobel Music Festival, right? Exhibit fractal-like design pattern, right? It's like a flower, right? But like similar, right? Flower that repeats, right? Around the canopy, right? Anyways, all right. So like the cell total, whatever for the receiver, right? 6, 6, 6, right? I know 6 is not important, whatever, right? 6 is always important in Hebrew, right? Because 6 is like the vibe, the V, right? Connects, right? But I'm saying here, right? Like 6, 6, 6, right? For this perspective, right? I know guys saying like 7, right? Because what's after 6 is 7, right? 7 is always significant, right? 7, 7, 7, right? And then 0.64, right? 6 plus 4 is what? It's 10, right? Guys saying 10, 7, 7, 7, right? Anyways, let's go to like the house, right? We got this house was purchased in 2022, right? So this is the house my mom purchased. It was built in 1959, right? Right. It has like 10 total rooms, right? Interesting, right? Okay. This is the lot size dimension, right? 61, right? 6 plus 1 is 7, right? X 137, right? 137 is what? It adds up to 11, right? But 11 is not significant, right? But if you shift 11 down to what? What do you arrive at? You arrive at 10, right? 10, 11, right? The next good, right? 61, right? 6 plus 1 is 7, right? Gotta say 10, 7, right? See the pattern, right? Bump, 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 right? Let's see what else I find here. Right. Right, it was so, right? My mom purchased this house in May 25, 25th, right? 2022, right? That's when this house was purchased, right? And what's the address? 6524, right? Which as of the 17th, right? Interesting, right? Number 17, right? I was born June 17th, 1997, right? 46 as of the 10, right? You see the number 10 is repeat, right? 46, right? Also, like the car, right? That when me and my mom went to Firestone, right? Like the car that was in front of us, whatever, right? Yeah, I was at what? 464, right? Here, the other four is missing, but it's inferred, right? It's right. It's like inferred, right? Right? Because me and my mom, when we left our house yesterday, right? Our house, right? Address, right? 46th Avenue, right? We were past 46th Avenue, right? To Firestone Brook Park, right? And the car, like right in front of us, like 464, right? But yeah, the four is missing, but it's inferred, right? It's the guy I was knew, right? At some point into the future, right? Me and my mom, right? That car's gonna be right in front of us, right? The number just 464 on the license plate, right? And our house address, right? Right? 46, right? Avenue, right? The four is like this, right? But it's inferred, right? Okay.